shift focus to the pharma space from the oil and gas space. Ekta, numbers from Biocon, what do you make of them?
Well, you know, it's an interesting set of numbers for Biocon. If it wasn't for Syngene, which has grown only around 16% this quarter, I would say it was an outright green on the stock today. But the reason why, you know, maybe we could see a little tad bit of profit booking on that is because Syngene's growth rate has come in at around 16% versus estimates of around 20%. And since they've shifted to IND-AS, in the past 2 quarters, the growth rate for Syngene has been 17.5% and 16% respectively. So maybe that could be a little bit of a niggling worry, but otherwise it's been a good quarter for Biocon. So for example, the revenue on a whole is up around 20%. There are segments such as small molecules where the revenue is up 15%. Branded formulations, which is basically what they sell in India itself, is up around 15%. Margins to add at around 25 versus estimates of 23%. And R&D expenditures in line. It's at around 7% of sales, so that too has been maintained and curtailed. And profit is at around 146.7 crores versus a loss. Remember that it is again, the versus figures are reinstated, so it's a loss of around 10.6 crores in the same quarter last year. So overall, yes, it's a good growth in all of the segments except for Syngene, and that's probably why you could see Syngene a little bit in the red as well, simply because one, the stock is trading at expensive valuations of over 30 odd times, and separately again the growth rate was expected to be 20%, it's come in at 16%, but you can't take away from the fact that the margins have been above 30 odd percent and the profit figures have been high at around 100 odd crores, but supported by another income this quarter as well. So overall the fundamentals of the business is still strong and steady, so we could possibly even see buying at lower levels, because remember that Biocon has moved beyond Syngene in terms of growth triggers. There is the R&D pipeline that a lot of people are focusing on when it comes to Biocon. So while Syngene could be a bit of a niggling worry, I expect the valuations and the stock run up to be intact simply because of the R&D triggers which are in place.